Hi, I'm Enda Cunningham with the Galway City Tribune, here with a look at some of the stories we've got for you in this week's paper. Local residents have called for the site of a proposed €15 million supermarket in the west side to be rezoned as a public park. On Board Pleanála rejected the controversial Tesco plans this week. Those plans were partly responsible for St Michael's GAA club in the west side being left without a home for more than 5 years. That's because a ghost lane or slip road was being constructed as part of the Seamus Quirk Road redevelopment to service the Tesco site, and that lane might now never be used. We have full coverage of this hugely controversial saga, and we speak to landowner Micheál O'Higgins as well as local residents and RG Data, the representative group for small retailers which oppose the plans. If you're not careful walking along the Headford Road and by Galway Retail Park, you could easily miss one of the city's newest and smallest businesses at the blink of an eye. That's because Susan and Bosco Joyce's coffee shop operates from a former bank ATM. GMIT is taking a vow of silence in relation to a report into plagiarism and a subsequent cover-up at the college that has cost in excess of €400,000 to complete. The report remains unpublished almost 9 months on from when it was furnished to GMIT President Michael Carmody. We talked to Paul Kenny, who dropped out of NUI Galway in 2007, only to return 6 years later a millionaire. Paul is now in 4th place in the Sunday Times list of millionaires under the age of 30. That's just behind Rory McIlroy and just ahead of One Direction's Niall Horan. There's a full guide to Heritage Week across Galway with the list of all the events that are taking place. And Judy Murphy takes a look back at World War I and the 1,000 young Galway men who lost their lives. And we look back at the armed robbery at AIB Lynch's Castle 40 years ago this week, which went horribly wrong when a wages clerk was murdered. It led to the biggest ever manhunt in Galway and the subsequent protection of Galway Courthouse by 40 Gardaí and armed troops from Renmore Army Barracks. And we speak to retired Gardaí Christy Riley and Pat Anglem, who were involved in the case. And in sport, the Galway minor hurlers take on Limerick in Croke Park on Sunday in the All-Ireland semis, with Kilkenny awaiting the winners in the final. The Galway Bay Golf Resort is set to return to the Irish PGA circuit with the return of its Pro-Am next month. That's the first step in the plan to eventually bring the Irish Open to Oranmore. While in soccer, Galway FC head to First Division leaders Longford Town on Saturday night, looking to improve a run of form which has seen them win just once in their last 4 games. So we've got all that and much more in this week's paper. We're in shops from early Friday morning or to buy online at connachttribune.ie, or you can also download the Galway City Tribune app from Google Play or from iTunes.